Hey friend, have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered what it feels like to truly fly? To soar through the air like a bird, free from the ground below? Most of us just dream about it. But in a quiet town in Ohio, two brothers turned that dream into something real and extraordinary. Wilbur and Orville Wright weren't famous inventors at first, just hard-working guys who loved to tinker. Their story begins with a simple childhood curiosity that would one day lift humanity into the skies. Growing up in Dayton, the brothers were close, always building things and asking big questions together. One special day, their father brought home a small toy helicopter powered by a rubber band. The boys watched in amazement as it flew across the room, sparking something deep inside them. From then on, flight became their passion. They studied birds, kites, and everything that could glide. They ran a successful bicycle shop, fixing bikes by day while dreaming of wings by night. Then they heard about a German pioneer named Otto Lilienthal who was gliding through the air. But when Lilienthal died in a terrible crash, it only made the brothers more determined. They started small, building and flying kites to test their ideas in fields near home. Soon they realized they needed stronger winds, so they chose the beaches of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. In 1900, they packed up their first full-size glider and headed to the windy Outer Banks. Life at Kitty Hawk was tough. Freezing winds, blowing sand, and very little comfort. Their early gliders had serious problems and often crashed hard into the soft sand. Wilbur and Orville faced failure after failure, repairing broken wings late into the cold nights. Back home in Ohio, they built a homemade wind tunnel to scientifically test different wing shapes. People thought the brothers were crazy for chasing what seemed like an impossible dream. Money was tight and the work exhausting, but their bond as brothers kept them going. They argued sometimes, adjusted constantly, and learned patiently from every single mistake. Year after year, they returned to Kitty Hawk, making their designs a little better each time. By 1902, their glider flew well, but they still needed a powerful engine to make it truly fly. The long struggle tested them deeply, but their shared hope never faded away. Then came the bold next step. They decided to build their own lightweight gasoline engine. They carefully hand-carved special propellers, pouring their hearts into every detail. In their small workshop, the famous flyer slowly took shape from wood, cloth, and pure hope. They shipped the entire machine to Kitty Hawk for one more determined attempt in late 1903. Cold winds and bad weather delayed them for days as tension grew on the dunes. Finally, on December 17th, the morning sky cleared and conditions looked perfect. The brothers flipped a coin. Orville won the honor of trying to fly first. Heart pounding, Orville lay flat on the lower wing of their fragile machine. The engine sputtered to life and the flyer began rolling down the wooden launching rail. And then, it lifted. For 12 amazing seconds, the airplane actually flew under power. Orville covered 120 feet before touching down safely, the first controlled powered flight ever. Later, Wilbur took his turn and stayed airborne for nearly a full minute. That historic day, they completed 4 successful flights, each one longer and more confident. News of their achievements spread slowly at first, but the world would never be the same. The Wright brothers kept improving their airplanes, flying longer distances with greater control. By 1908, they were giving public demonstrations that left huge crowds amazed and cheering. Aviation grew rapidly after that, with new pilots and planes appearing all over the world. What began in a bicycle shop became the foundation for all of modern air travel. Today we cross oceans in hours, thanks to that cold, windy morning on a North Carolina beach. The brothers showed us that big dreams, stubborn perseverance, and brotherly teamwork can change everything. Looking back now, it's incredible how two humble mechanics from Ohio made history together. They faced doubt, crashes, and exhaustion, but their courage and belief carried them through. Their story reminds us that the greatest adventures often start with simple curiosity and love. The sky is no longer a limit for us. It's an open invitation to explore. And that's the beautiful true story of how humanity finally learned to fly. Pretty amazing, right?